Hey YouTube, it's Skywalker, and welcome to another episode of Battlefront Starfighter's Dogfight Edition. Today's matchup is, once again, the X-Wing versus the TIE Interceptor on Sorosub Centralplex Walker Assault. Now you may be asking why the X-Wing, the TIE Interceptor, and why Sorosub Centralplex. And to start off with the obvious, the Rebels have the advantage in either of their aircraft. A 2v1, while always a daunting situation, is winnable as a Rebel pilot. Granted, they can score a quick kill shot. The TIE Interceptor is at a disadvantage in either matchup. While its straight line speed seems adequate, it turns like a Cadillac. Sorosub Centralplex is good for winning engagements against multiple opponents because it has a lot of terrain, buildings, and general map paraphernalia that tends to funnel engagements into a tight space, which is best if you want any chance of winning a 3v1. To win this matchup while piloting the TIE Interceptor, use the element of surprise or strength in numbers. A good tactic is to sit in the Rebel spawn and get the jump on pilots. Remember that the X-Wing cinematic shows a view of the right side of the map, so keep an elevated position to the left. The opposite is true of the A-Wing. It's important to have the first mover advantage in every engagement because the Rebel fighters have too much of an advantage in a head-on. All it takes is one good Rebel pilot to push your team completely out of the air. And now for the fun part. It's always a good idea to shoot an ion torpedo into the air before spawning in. At the very least, it'll get your opponent to burn a defensive maneuver. Here, it nets me a kill on the Imperial's top player. I do a very bad job of engaging this head-on. As a result, he survives, and this dogfight just got a lot tougher. Here, one of my opponents breaks away to try and get a clear shot on me from range. The best I can do in this situation is to jam on my thrusters and keep moving, and try to keep them from locking me while I hunt for a kill shot. All three pilots gun for me at once, and I go into a defensive vertical loop. I'll go into a breakdown of different maneuvers you can use in a video coming soon. At this point, the internal clock in my head tells me that it's taking too long. It won't be long before at least one of my opponents gets a lock on me and kills me. This is what I like to call manufacturing a kill shot. Immediately after scoring the kill shot, I jam the thruster back on to try and stay as evasive as I can. If your opponent turns out of view, try changing your elevation right away. The minimap will not give you away, and most people just loop horizontally, making it very easy to cut into the loop from above or below. This guy wastes his lock-on missile. You always have to make your missiles count, especially as the Imperials. Knowing that he blew his lock-on missile, this 1v1 is a sure thing. He makes the mistake of using a speed boost, giving me a huge sound cue as to his position and exposing his back to me.
Nice shot.
The speed boost can be used defensively to turn faster, and is pretty much a necessity in this matchup, but don't ever use it thinking you lost your opponent and you'll be able to get away. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.